We've just heard from Wellington radar that we've got an object about a mile behind us and it's following us. Let's hope they're friendly.
The Kaikoura Lights incident happened in 1978, and still people are talking about it. Could the Kaikoura Lights be extraterrestrial?
Unidentified flying objects behind us.
That's it right there! That's a UFO! I can confirm what the
This one's true.
My Kaikoura!
Yeah, this one's true. The alien.
Because who doesn't have aliens?
What's up? I'm Bubba and I'm an actress, dog mom, and out of this world hottie. This week I'm in Kaikoura!
A place known for crayfish, seals, and aliens? UFO sightings have been occurring in Aotearoa since the early 1900s. Even in Kaikoura, there are still reports being made before and after December 1978. So what makes the Kaikoura Lights incident so important? Well, it's caught on radar and on camera.
We can see them, but it's just about impossible to film them.
So why do I want to investigate the Kaikoura Lights incident? Because who doesn't love aliens? Maybe the media. That's why aliens are always presented as mysterious and dangerous. But what if they're not? What if they were following that plane to pull a prank? Then I want to hang out with them. And maybe we should step up our representation of aliens. And brown people. On December 21st, 1978, a small crew were flying this aircraft across the Kaikoura coast when all of a sudden a strange light started following them. This UFO appeared on the plane's radar and the radar of Wellington air traffic controllers. News spread fast, and 10 days later, when the plane flew the same route over the Kaikoura coast, there was an Australian news crew on board. The news crew only wanted to film a reenactment of the UFO sighting, but they were blown away when the mysterious light returned and chased the aircraft a second time. They caught it all on camera, and the UFO was again detected on radar. The New Zealand Air Force investigated and had unexplained blimps on their radar. The Muldoon government was like, there's a simple explanation. But in previously classified documents, we found out that no one can confirm what the lights are. So, aliens? Let's go ask my friend Paul. This is Paul Davidson, a documentary filmmaker who interviewed everyone aboard the Argosy aircraft that night. He's a Blenheim local who runs the Argosy Trust, an organisation that restores and displays historic aircrafts. So, my friend Paul, where are we?
Well, here we are on board the Argosy aircraft, and it has a certain amount of fame because this is the aircraft that was involved in the world-famous Kaikoura UFO incident.
Wait, guys, look! Cockpit! Ooh. Okay, I heard something about an alien suit, a party. What's the deal there?
Well, there is a modest amount of fame here because UFOs visited the aircraft, or so some people believe. So every 10 years after that, we mark that event, hoping that perhaps the aliens will come back. But so far, all the attendees, as far as we can tell, are terrestrials.
I've heard that you know a lot about aircrafts. Do you know any aircrafts that could move in the way in which the lights were moving?
No.
So what does that mean?
Well, it means they weren't aircraft.
I see you've got some books here. Why have you brought those along?
Well, curious enough, two of the people on board the aircraft that night actually wrote books about it. One was the reporter, Quentin Fogarty, who wrote very much a journalist book. The other book is from Captain Bill Startup, who was the captain of the aircraft. It's a great reference material because it records the flap settings and the speed they were going, and it tells you exactly what happened from a pilot's point of view.
It's an alien, I swear. I swear it's an alien. I've also heard that there are 3 theories that are going right. You know about 3 theories, right? About what the lights could be?
If you spoke to the people on board, most of them won't suggest what they were. They can only tell you what they saw, which were a lot of very bright lights moving fast about the sky.
We have a strong target at 12 o'clock to you at 20 miles.
Roger, we have that one also, and quite a good visual display at the moment.
Showing light.
It looks like a collection of lights.
That was supported by radar operators in Christchurch and Wellington and the radar on board the plane itself. Any explanation for what the lights might have been falls down on examination because it wasn't what they saw from the aircraft and it wasn't what the radar showed up. It remains an enduring puzzle.
There's a theory that the lights were moonlight reflecting off cabbages. What do you say to that? Okay, Kaikoura lights. This is probably the only conspiracy that I'm like, it's aliens. This one's true. Yeah, this one's true. Aliens are out there. They're among us. I wonder if they're hot. Paul was mean. He told me the facts and he told me the rumors.
Some people suggested it was Venus rising. Venus doesn't show up on radar. And other people suggested there were squid boats.
I wonder what else it could be, because that cabbages theory. Maybe it's people swimming nude in the moonlight reflecting off their bottoms. Or maybe it's Elon Musk having a laugh at us. Maybe it's my soulmate. I know Paul said the other theories are fake, but I just had to test one. Cabbages plus moonlight equals potential aliens. Oh, and other vegetables. In case there's an alien whānau and we need to feed heaps. Okay, so we've got a fake moon provided by Luke, because obviously I don't own the moon, so I can't bring it down myself. Guys, is it reflecting? Yeah, thought as much. Okay, so I've watched the videos, I've talked to Paul, I tested cabbages, but I'm still not sure what to believe. Makes sense to me that other beings want to make contact with us. We connect with non-humans all the time. Friday! Hi, buddy! Yeah, I need to talk to an expert. So we're here with Matt, the conspiracy guy. Can you let us know who you are?
So I'm Matt Williams. I teach at the School of Psychology at Massey University, and I do research on misinformation and conspiracy theories.
Why do you think that conspiracy theories about aliens and UFOs are so popular?
Well, I think part of the answer is that stories about aliens and UFOs are popular in general, right? And after all, a conspiracy theory is just a type of story.
So when we're presented with information, how can we make sure that it's credible?
So one thing that people aren't aware of is that there's a site called Google Scholar. What you can do is you can plug search terms into Google Scholar and see what the academic research says. And that information often says something quite different than what you might see on social media or even mainstream media.
Do you think that aliens exist?
Look, it's not my research area, right? I just do research in psychology, but there might well be life somewhere out there, maybe even intelligent life. But the thing is, the universe is a huge, huge place, and if aliens exist, they might be a very, very long way away from us.
So far away, but they could be so close, eh?
They might
That's
be.
How people think. Yeah.
Probably really, really far away.
He's a joker.
And we're back at the Kaikoura Seafood Barbecue. There's actually no good explanation for the Kaikoura lights incident, which means it could be an alien aircraft. And I feel like if it was, they're pretty funny, following someone home. Not that I'm encouraging that. But what we've come to is that there's actually heaps of creatures out there, and it's okay to not know about them. Like Socrates said, all I know is I know nothing.
Except that we saw 2 sets of lights in Kaikoura come down to visit us, but no one attacked us, so I think the aliens really want to be our friends, and I think we should just be nicer to them.
So some creatures are funny, and some creatures are yummy.
This is my first time eating this.
Great! So good!
Bye Kaikoura! Bye crayfish and crayfish ladies that made the crayfish. It was so good. My first crayfish. I loved it so much. Bye, maybe aliens. Love you so.